really good day. Proud of our players. I thought they came out and really worked at a high level. There's good intensity. We got a lot of good team-on-team, or ones-on-ones in our team situations. We've got some third downs. They've created different opportunities just for guys to compete against each other. We got a little bit of scout work just for some things we want to clean up defensively. So I thought that was good. Just trying to, as you go into this bye week, it's about assessment of what we've done in the last 4 games. And one of the things I'm excited about is that we're 4-0 and we have yet to play our best game, and that's opportunity for growth, opportunity for improvement. As a staff, and so we spent all day yesterday on it, just going back and reflecting on the things that we've done, some things we've done really well, some things that we need to improve upon. And ultimately that's it's going to be a huge push for us this week. I like where this team is because it's still about the work. And ultimately, this is I told them that this is as important of a week as we have in the season. We talked about this week we got to reload, and we fired some shots there in that first month of September. We've had some tough games, some challenging situations, but now it's time to make sure that we take all that we've had and go get better from it and be ready for the next opportunity when it shows up.
I mean, the fact that you guys played so well, like in that second half against LSU, is that the thing that you can see this team being, and that's the opportunity to get better and having played?
We've had moments in every game that I thought have been played at a very high level. I thought, you're going back and watching the game from Saturday, the second quarter by the offense was so big. I mean, it was such a huge response, on the road. And that's a tough place to play, just in communication. There's different, you come back out of the game, we didn't have one false start penalty in that game. We had a couple, formational issues that we obviously that were critical in the game that cost us. But to be able to not have a false start penalty in that game, in that environment, I was really proud of our guys for that. But there were great responses throughout, and we missed an opportunity there in the first drive, the second quarter or the second half. Had a chance to go down and potentially score a touchdown. Obviously, it was good getting the points coming out of it, but then there's some challenging things that we faced. They did a great job against our run game, for a variety of reasons, and one was they're pretty dang good, and they had a good scheme against some of the things that we were trying to do, and then we got to be better. We got to be better, fundamentally. We got to execute better. There's some poor steps we took at times, and against a great interior. That was. I mean, it's gonna show up and put you in a challenging situation. But our guys fought. They responded. I thought that you talk back to a half against LSU, and yes, I mean, that was a great dominant half. But you've seen it in each game. There have been those moments that we've had really good swings and really good times of guys playing. But we need 60 minutes of it, and I thought the defense was outstanding. I thought the adjustments that Adam made, in the second half, more aggressive, attack more, really impacted the quarterback. They had the run, the big run that they hit. Obviously, mistake on our end of it. Caleb, obviously, the very next play, made probably the play of the game, with the sack fumble for the touchdown. But there were some things that we definitely got to get cleaned up. But I thought our defense responded very well there in that second half, and that's what this team has done. They've got each other's back throughout. We've seen high level play of all units, but we just got to be more consistent with it and continue to get better.
What will you guys see in the first half? You mentioned attacking on defense in the second half. What did you see in the first half? That's what we're going to do for the rest of the game.
You go in with there's always an ABC, and there were some things that they did that were good, some things that hadn't shown very much of coming into it, but that was everything they had, and I thought they played their best game of the season, of what they've shown as a team, and that's a good and talented team. They're good players, and it's a good coaching staff. They had some things early that we were more reacting to, and that's a couple good route concepts that stress us. I mean, we've got to be better with technique and eyes and communication on it, but we wanted to be more aggressive rather than reactive. We were going to go take it to them, and not allow them to sit back and have some of those things develop. And I thought it was the right decision, and obviously showed up and guys played well in the second half.
You guys keep winning, but dropping in the polls. I mean, I know it's early, but do you pay any attention to that? Do you have any theory as to why?
I don't care. I mean, really don't. I mean, it's the only thing I tell our players, it's about us. And for us, we didn't play our best game, so there's some guys. I'm joyful that we won that game. It was big. It's big for our program. We didn't play a complete game for how I believe we can play. So there's things that piss me off about it. And I don't. The outside of how they perceive our team, we want respectful game, and just continue to do what we've done. I mean, you wouldn't argue we probably played one of the more challenging schedules of the early part of the season. We played one home game, and we've had to go through it. We faced adversity, we responded to adversity, but we got to play better. And that's for our players. That's all I tell them. You want all the respect. You want to just go earn it, and you will.
After coming through a month like this, to be 4-0, what have you seen in the team to make you realize that they're not satisfied?
It's work. It's ownership. It's the way that guys respond to situations. I mean, I love Sunday night's meetings. You come into them and you get a big win, and and there's no it's not a secret to anybody. I mean, that was a big win, and to go win at that place for just the atmosphere, the challenges that showed up, the adversity. I was fired up for them. But you have the sense of the edge for improvement. And I know I talked to when we played at PC. There was a moment there, in about a quarter and a half where we kind of lost that edge a little bit on the every play emphasis. And that was probably as disappointing as anything we've done throughout the season. But you saw a team that believed and got it done, but was not satisfied. And nobody signed up just to go 4-0 in September. We've done that before. And so it's about where do you go now? Are you going to be better as we get into the month of October? I'm glad the 5 lined up when it was. To be honest with you, I mean it's we've battled. We've been without some starters. We've had to guys that have had to rise up, and they have. But it's we're in a good spot if we'll take advantage of a good spot, and if we get better throughout this week, then we'll be where we need to be the next time we get to come and kick it off. But I'm excited about having 3 home games. It was a special place, and it was a long month with a lot of travel. And, obviously, a short week and all the other stuff that went around it with a couple of hurricanes. So it was a full one.
Last one, Kurt.
I covered it with what I asked.
That is twice that we've done that. We don't get to do somebody ask my question. If you get it, we got to ask a question. So I'm not leaving until you got to ask a question.
All right, well, no good to go.
Are you going to pass?
It seems Josh Burrell had a good day too. What do you think of him? What's he done in year 3?
Well, I mean, Josh coming off a little bit of an injury there in fall camp. He's pushing to get better. That's what another opportunity for this week is to see guys that maybe have had limited reps, maybe have opportunities where they need to grow and improve and just showcase their development. And so I thought he did some good things, and definitely excited to see the rest of the guys that are really pushing at that next level to go out there and show what they can do.
All right,
Thank you.